What's going on YouTube? Ferocity here. Hope you guys are doing well. Activision hasn't even officially announced Modern Warfare 3, yet we already know it is doomed to fail. We know for a multitude of reasons. One of them, of course, being the fact that Sledgehammer Games is the one that is controlling this. They are the lead developer of Modern Warfare 3, and frankly, what have they done for us over the course of their tenure? Yes, they were part of the original Modern Warfare 3 back in 2011. But outside of that, what have they done when they've been a solo lead developer? They release such hits as Pay to Win Advanced Warfare, Miss the Mark, Call of Duty World War II, and removed from Project Black Ops Cold War, and then Worst Call of Duty Ever, Call of Duty Vanguard. This is the track record of Sledgehammer Games. So why is it that anybody in this community believes they can deliver? I get that they need a win. I get that this is their time to really get some trust from the community because we are at an all-time low. Trusting this company, trusting this franchise, trusting the direction that Activision is trying to push Call of Duty. But while we're sitting here, we still have to admit the truth. Sledgehammer Games has done nothing to instill any type of confidence in them. They have done nothing to show us that they understand what the Call of Duty community wants or desires. Which is a little fitting that they're the ones that are delivering the next Call of Duty because, yeah, nobody in this community believes that Sledgehammer can deliver and that Call of Duty can deliver. So wouldn't it be like the best slap in the face to us if they actually delivered? But like, we all know that's not what's going to happen. And I'm sure I could go on for 8 minutes ranting about why Sledgehammer Games won't be able to make Modern Warfare 3 successful. I feel like we also have to touch on other points. One of them, of course, being the fact that Modern Warfare 3 is coming out after everybody got duped by Activision. Now, granted, it wasn't ever officially announced that Modern Warfare 2 was going to be a 2-year game, but we were all under the impressions from what was leaked to us that this was going to be a 2-year lifecycle game. So we all invested into Modern Warfare 2, believing this game was going to span over the course of 2 years. And they bait and switched us. They made us look like the fool. And I don't think anybody in the Call of Duty community, myself included, wants to be looking like a fool again. And we're not going to support this game because fool me once, shame on you, fool me twice, shame on me. And I don't think there's a lot of people in this community that are going to get fooled twice. It's just not going to happen. I do believe that there are a casual fan base, a group of casuals that will be purchasing this game. Like, don't get it twisted. I do believe that Modern Warfare 3 will still have decent sales numbers, but they're not going to have the hardcore community. They're not going to have the people like you and me that are all about this franchise and want to steer this franchise in the right direction, because we're not standing for this type of behavior anymore. We're not standing to get duped anymore. It's not fair to us, and it's not fair to this franchise that we all care about. We all know this franchise has the potential to be better. We all know what this franchise means to one another. So why is it that the developers don't understand that? Another reason why this game is destined to fail is just everything else that is out there. All of the competitors that are out there are doing things better than Call of Duty is right now. So how is it that they're going to be able to attract enough players to come back? You have CSGO 2, which releases this summer. It's going to be a huge hit. You have XDefiant, which is going to be free to play, which we all know is going to be a huge hit. Spider-Man 2 is coming out on PS5. There is a wealth of games that are out there. And on top of it, Fortnite and Apex Legends are as strong as they've ever been. These are games that are standing the test of time because guess what? Their communities care and their developers care. They are doing good work there. And you also have some of these indie developer games out there that are only growing and getting better. So at what point do you think Call of Duty is going to just get outpaced by all of them? And realistically, it's going to be a death by 1,000 cuts that ends Call of Duty. It's not going to be one big game that kills Call of Duty. It's going to be all of these other games slowly segmenting their player base away from them because they're unable to attract their player base. They're unable to retain their player base because their games have become so uninteresting. And that's the problem here. Call of Duty used to be able to attract our attention for long periods of time, but because of the direction that the games have gone in recent years, they've just not been able to retain that player base. They've not been able to retain the attention or the hype surrounding it because they refuse to put enough content in the game at launch. They refuse to do anything to retain the player base, and on top of it, skill-based matchmaking is still a thing, and it's still extremely problematic in the games. So, all of these points, and there's definitely more. We know Call of Duty is not going to listen to us. We know that all of our feedback is going to fall on deaf ears because that's what's been happening with Call of Duty for the last several years, because they refuse to make their games better. And they want to put in the minimal effort so that they can try to get maximum return instead of just investing a little bit more time to get an even bigger return. It makes no sense to me. These people are all smart business people, yet for whatever reason, they are mishandling a franchise that could be much bigger than it is. I've said it before. They used to be the standard for all first-person shooter games to follow, for all games to follow in the multiplayer world. Now they are following suit about what other games are doing. They're lagging so far behind everyone else, whereas other games are surpassing them at unbelievable rates. And it's only a matter of time before Call of Duty just falls into nothing. And giving Sledgehammer Games the lead developer after you lied to your community is one way to really ensure that nobody wants to trust you or believe in you. And hey, I'll be the first one to put my foot in my mouth. Legitimately on camera, I'll try it. It won't be easy, but I'll try it if Sledgehammer Games delivers, and it's a great Call of Duty game. I will do that for you. That is my promise. But I do personally believe this game's going to suck. And it's going to suck because they've shown us time and time again that Sledgehammer Games can't deliver. They've shown us time and time again that they won't listen to our feedback and implement it into the game. And they've showed us time and time again they're not to be trusted. That their marketing teams work really well, but the execution behind them, not to be trusted. And on top of that, the competition right now is really good. And we're going to be getting some banger games this fall. So there's just not enough time to go around anymore. And I'm sorry, Call of Duty, at some point, we got to trim the fat, and you're the fat. It's time to start running. Anyways, that's it for today's commentary. I do want to thank you guys all again for supporting the channel. It's been unbelievable seeing the outpouring of support that I've received over the last few weeks. Honestly, I'm truly humbled by it, and from the bottom of my heart, thank you for taking the time to comment, subscribe, just be a part of this conversation, be a part of this community. It means the world to me, and it shows me that you guys care about the state of Call of Duty, and you guys want to see the state of Call of Duty improve. You're not just here to be hater Hanks, you're here to improve the overall quality of life for Call of Duty, and I'm here for that. So thank you again for subscribing. Thank you very much for joining me on this journey. If you are new here and you enjoyed this video, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you guys next time.